The flash drive was small, no larger than her thumb, yet it felt impossibly heavy in Emily's palm, as if the truth itself had weight. She sat at her kitchen table, staring at it under the flickering light, afraid to move, afraid to breathe. Max sat across from her, his head tilted slightly, watching her with a quiet, almost human concern. Outside, rain battered the windows. The night was thick, suffocating. Every shadow in the room seemed to move. Emily plugged the drive into her laptop. The screen blinked awake, and for a long moment nothing happened. Then a single folder appeared. It was labeled simply, "Hail Confidential." Her throat tightened. She double-clicked it. Inside were a series of video files, each marked with a date. The most recent one, timestamped just 1 day before Victor's death, was titled Insurance. She hesitated. Max whined softly beside her, as if sensing her fear. The moment she opened the video, Victor's face filled the screen. He looked different, not the composed, commanding man she'd worked for, but nervous, his tie loosened, his eyes darting toward the door. His voice trembled as he spoke. "If you're watching this, it means I was right. They're coming for me. I've uncovered too much. The offshore accounts, the falsified reports, the money they've been moving through our subsidiaries. I thought I could fix it quietly, but I was wrong. They found out. And they're using Emily as leverage." Emily froze. The words didn't make sense. Leverage? Her name, spoken in that weary voice, felt like a ghost reaching out of the screen. Victor continued. "If something happens to me, they'll frame her. She's the easiest target. No family, no influence. They know she won't fight back. But the real evidence is in the drive attached to this file, encrypted under my initials. It has everything. Find it before they do." The screen flickered. Then it went black. For a long moment, the only sound was the rain against the windows and Max's slow breathing beside her. Emily's mind spun. Victor hadn't just been killed, he'd been silenced. And whoever did it had planned to destroy her along the way. But who were they? And what did he mean by a second drive? She looked around her small kitchen as if expecting the answers to be hidden in the walls. Max stood suddenly, tail stiff, ears perked toward the front door. His low growl broke the stillness. Someone was outside. Emily turned off the laptop screen instantly, heart hammering in her chest. Through the thin curtain, she saw the faint outline of a car idling by the curb. Its headlights were off, but she could feel the presence, patient, watching. Max barked once, sharp and deep. The sound seemed to shake the air. The car's engine rumbled softly, then pulled away into the night. But Emily's pulse didn't slow. She knew what she'd just seen wasn't random. Someone knew she had something she shouldn't. She locked the doors, closed every curtain, and sat on the floor beside Max, her hand gripping his fur as if he were the only thing keeping her from falling apart. By morning, she made a decision. She couldn't go to the police, not yet. She'd seen the way Detective Reeves looked at her. The flash drive would disappear into an evidence locker and never be seen again. She had to find out the truth herself. She began by searching through Victor's emails and documents on the drive. Most of it was encrypted, protected by a password she didn't have. But one thing stood out, a string of names hidden in a memo file. Among them, she recognized one, Clara Devane, the company's chief financial officer. She had always been cordial to her. Polite, professional, but distant. The kind of woman who never said more than necessary. Victor had once mentioned that Clara handled the dirty side of the business. Emily never asked what that meant. Now she wished she had. As she scrolled through the notes, a knock echoed through the house, sudden, loud, startling. Emily froze. 3 knocks. Then silence. Max's body tensed. His fur rose. He moved to the door, a deep growl rumbling from his chest. "Emily Carter?" A voice called out, male, unfamiliar. "It's Detective Reeves. We need to speak with you. It's urgent." Her breath caught. She glanced at the laptop, still open to Victor's final message. Every instinct screamed not to trust him. But if she didn't open that door, she knew what it would look like. A guilty woman hiding from the law. Before she could decide, Max growled louder, backing toward her protectively. He was staring not at the front door, but at the window beside it, at a shadow moving just out of sight. Her blood ran cold. There were more than one set of footsteps outside. Whoever was with Reeves wasn't police. She could feel it, that quiet wrongness in the air, the same feeling she'd had the morning she found Victor dead. Emily reached for Max's collar, whispering, "Stay quiet." She backed away slowly, laptop clutched in one hand, the flash drive in the other. Outside, another voice murmured something she couldn't make out. The front doorknob rattled. Then silence. The next sound she heard was the soft creak of a back gate opening. Emily's heart stopped. They were coming in from behind. She turned, grabbed her coat, and bolted for the back door with Max at her side. Rain slashed across her face as she ran into the night, the flash drive pressed tight in her fist. Behind her, the sound of her front door breaking open echoed through the darkness. She didn't look back. Because now she knew for certain, the truth wasn't just dangerous. It was deadly.